Hi everyone, this is Sean. I'm over here on the road. I got my kid in the back running some errands, and I decided to make a quick road video. This video reflects around the question of what should I do if there are drug dealers on my property. Now, this solution that I have, it's going to be a broad solution. We can't narrow down the results because we don't have specific information. I also want to tell you that this is not law enforcement advice, this is not legal advice, this is not professional advice. These are just some ideas that I had while I was on the road. And I decided to communicate these ideas with you. So the first thing is this: don't assume that every suspicious event on your property is a drug deal, a drug transaction. There could be so many things that are involved. I'm on the road a lot, and excuse the bumpy camera, guys. I have a off-road suspension is not designed for the straight, and then I'm in an area where the streets are always bumpy. So just listen to the audio. I have nothing to show you on video. But I'm on the road a lot, and I park in a lot of these mall or retail environments, and I will just take a stretch break. I'll take a restroom break, and sometimes I'll take a nap. That doesn't mean I'm a drug dealer. It just means that I'm tired and I want to pull the side of the road. Sometimes you get people that make those child custody transactions. They might always be on your property, and then you'll see other cars pulling up next to them, and then it'll be a grandparent that drops off the kid, a sister, a brother, an aunt, uncle, a friend. Because of the different vehicles that are involved, you might think that they're drug deals, but they're not. So let's not assume that every transaction is a drug deal. That's why you have to ask these questions. And the first question that I would ask is, sir, ma'am, is everything okay? Yes, everything's okay. Is there anything that I can help you with? I noticed that you've been parked here for quite a long time, the last 20-30 minutes. Is everything okay? I actually filmed a video on situation awareness in the city of El Centro, one of the mall parking lots, and one of the security officers, instead of demanding to know what I was doing there, he actually asked me, "Hey, is everything okay? Is there anything I can help you with?" Very, very polite individual, and I respect that. So don't assume that somebody is a drug dealer. Just ask them if they need help. Second, if you have some information that they are a drug dealer, now we could talk about how to determine whether somebody's a drug dealer in other videos. There's just so much to discuss, and I'm trying to make my videos under 10 minutes because I noticed that a lot of you don't have time to watch a 10-minute video. You might have time for a 1 minute or 2 minute video. So I'm working. This is something that I'm working on right now, making shorter videos. But let's just say if you believe there's a good likelihood that they're a drug dealer, there's a couple ways that you can proceed. Number one, you can call the police. That seems to work the best. Number two, you could do nothing. Number three, it takes a lot more. Now, forgive me for lack of better terms, but it takes a lot more, I want to say huevos, right? to go over there to these guys and just tell them, hey, look, I know what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. Go to that parking lot or go somewhere over there. Go anywhere but my property. We're going to have some problems if you're doing these things on my property. That's it. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care to call the police. Just get out of here. Go. Now, you could say something like that sternly. You have to also be careful because they might be thinking, wait a minute, who's this guy to tell me, this security dude here, the security gal, who's this person to tell me, the drug dealer that's on top of the chain, to get out of here? So let me retaliate. That's why you got to be really, really careful. I tend to take the more riskier route. Don't take the route that I'm taking. But this is something that I would say. But I do think that contacting the police, law enforcement, is the better way to go. If this is something that has nothing to do with drug deals, the officer might tell you, oh, they're waiting for somebody. I don't believe that they're selling drugs. They're good. They're good. They might tell you something like that. That's the better way to go. Again, you can also do nothing. You can observe and report. So many other options. What are some things that you guys do to prevent these people from coming on your property and doing these drug deals? Have you seen drug deals on your property, and how do you know that it's a drug deal? What are your procedures? How do you deal with these situations? I'm interested in knowing, but there's a lot of people on this channel who read your comments, and they want to hear what you have to say, not just me. They want to hear from everyone else, like a round table. You guys all take care and be safe.